Hey guys, welcome to today's video. We are here for an exciting one because I have Lunar Beauty's newest launch. This is the Moonshroom collection. I picked up the eyeshadow palette, I picked up the highlighter palette, and I picked up a lip gloss, and I am here to share them with you today, to demo them, and to give you my thoughts. So, if you are new, hello and welcome. My name is Kelly, and I love all things makeup and beauty. I love talking, I love makeup, I love talking about makeup. So if you like to chat about makeup too, I would love to have you subscribe and be part of the KBella fam. Why don't we go ahead? I'm gonna zoom you in, and we're gonna get started. I did want to say I am a huge fan of Lunar Beauty. I did purchase this myself, but I have tried several of their palettes. I've tried their Nude Prism, I got the Full Fantasy collection, their Siren Sunset collection, and I've created videos with all of those. So I actually put a Lunar Beauty playlist together, and I will have that listed in the description box down below. So if you're interested in hearing more about Lunar Beauty, go ahead and check that out. And also, like, if you wanted to tag Manny or Lunar Beauty on this video, I mean, I would love for him to see it because I'm a huge fan. But let's go ahead and just play with some makeup. Let's go ahead and start with the lip gloss. Before I apply it over the lipstick that I have on, I want to show you the lip gloss on its own, what it looks like swatched up on the face, and close-ups. There are 3 lip glosses in this collection. I only picked up one of them. I picked up the Flora lip gloss. It's the one that's a light pink shade, and there are some sparkles in there. I thought that this would be the one that would work best with my collection. I love the Lunar Beauty lip gloss formula. I do have one already. It definitely has like a nice sweet scent to it. It's very comfortable to wear. These are more of a sheer gloss. I know the other one that I have in the shade Moon has a little bit more pigment to it, but this is definitely a sheer wash. So right now on my lips, I do have Lunar Beauty's Milk Tea lip liner with the Icon lipstick. That's what you have right here. And then because I typically wear lip gloss over lipstick, I thought that I would show you what this Flora shade would look like. First of all, I do love the doe foot applicator. It does have like a nice sweet smell, and it kind of tastes a little bit like cake or cupcakes, so big fan of that. The nice thing about this shade is it's a lighter shade, but because there are pink sparkles in there, it gives it a little bit of like an iridescent glitter, and it's giving me like Your Lips But Better, like fake filler vibes kind of. So this is what it looks like applied on top of the lipstick. Again, it does have like a nice sweet kind of taste to it. Beautiful extra sparkle, but it's not too much. Also, you know, the light pink pigment is going to alter it a little bit and make it look a little bit lighter, which I don't mind because I love a pinky nude, but I really like the sparkle and shine. It makes my lips look very full. Next up, we have this highlighter palette. This is the Moonshroom highlighter palette, and I was really excited to get my hands on this. I know that highlighter is one of the things that Manny has mentioned hearing over and over again that the people want back. So now we have this beautiful highlighter quad right here. We have this beautiful shade in Sugar, Tink, a pink shade in Blossom, and Sprinkle. We do have some nice shine in here. It looks like there may be little specks of glitter, so I'm excited to see if it translates on the face. This bronzy shade in Sprinkle may be a little bit too deep for me, and this Blossom shade might be more of like a blush topper, but that's okay because we're gonna go in, we're gonna see how these look. I have not touched them yet, so I'm very excited. Ooh, it's very soft. Okay, so here's Sugar. Very, very bright. This is going to be a beautiful, beautiful highlighter shade on me. Tink is a little bit deeper, more of like a champagne, so Sugar is more icy. Then we have Tink, which is a champagne. Blossom is this beautiful pinky, but like pinky rose gold. And then Sprinkle right here is beautiful. That one definitely looks like it would be a bronzer topper for me, but it looks stunning, and I bet that it's beautiful on deeper skin tones. Let's just go ahead and swatch them here just to see what it looks like against my actual skin. That's beautiful. These shades are so pretty. I didn't prepare ahead because I don't have a makeup eraser. I'm just trying to wipe my hands off here. Let's go ahead and, how do I want to apply this? I think I'm gonna take my Singe F07 brush, and I'm going to dip a little bit into this Blossom shade, and I think I'm gonna do that right here as like a blush topper. That is so pretty. Look at it. I don't have any highlighter on the face. I did use the Moon Prism I think is what it's called, highlighter palette, and I'll list the shades down below. But that is so pretty on the skin. I probably could use it as a straight up highlighter. I thought maybe I wouldn't be able to. Let's go ahead and even that. Oops, I wanted to put it a little higher up. I put it back a little bit. That's okay. That's all right. You can't glow too much, right? No, you can't. And we'll just add some on top of it. But I mean, like, that's beautiful. It's beautiful. Definitely more of a blush topper, I would say, for me, but it's so pretty. So this is the BKA 507, the Angie Hat and Flashy. It's what I used for blush. And I'm just gonna kind of tap on top a little bit since I want it to be more of a blush topper. I wanna kind of sandwich, I didn't pick up any more product, but I kind of wanna sandwich it in there with my blush. Then I'm gonna go in with one of my Sigma F35s, and I'm gonna take this deeper, it's not deeper, but this champagne shade in Tink, and I wanna use that as my highlighter up here. Ooh, on this side. That is so, so pretty. So, look at that. Can you see? I can't look in the viewfinder and show you, but hopefully you can see here. Super pretty. I'm just gonna wipe that off a little bit. And then I wanna dip into the lighter shade in Sugar, and I'll put that on the other side. This one is so pretty. I feel like this one's gonna give me like icy vibes. Yeah, this is what I love. I love a beaming highlight. These highlighters are beaming, they are bright. You are shining. If you're looking for something subtle, this is not going to be the one, but it's beautiful. Can you see how pretty that is? The shine. I'm not seeing any specks of glitter, which I appreciate because not a fan of glitter, so I appreciate that, but I'm definitely glowing. I'm gonna tap into that lightest shade in Sugar and just put a little bit on my nose, a little bit on my chin. Why not? I have dry skin. I wanna look like I'm glowing. I don't think I'm gonna use that sprinkle shade on my face today, but you got to see the swatch of it right here. It's just a beautiful bronzy shade, but now we're glowing. So I did just want to take you in a little bit closer to see. I do have my brightness up, so let me turn it down just a touch. I really want you to be able to see like that shine and sparkle. It's beautiful. I really think I'm gonna like this highlighter palette. Okay friends, the moment that probably many of you have been waiting for. We are going to create 2 looks with this beautiful, beautiful palette today. I feel like I could do so many more looks, and maybe I will, but I did go ahead and prime. I am using my Sigma Eye Base in the shade Ignite because I want a little bit of like color correction here, but I always like to set my primer. It helps my small hooded eyes, so we are going to go into this shade right here at the top, which is just kind of like a light beige in Puffball, and I appreciate shades like this in a palette because I'm not typically someone who uses multiple palettes. I'm like a one and done kind of gal, and so I like having a shade like this in each of my palettes. So this is going to kind of help me lay the foundation down for both of my looks. I also don't know if I said the prices, but the price of the highlighter palette is $36. The price of the eyeshadow palette is $48. And if you want to get a bundle with the 3 glosses, it's $110. You can use influencer codes if you purchase separately, but not if you buy it as a bundle, because I think the bundle is already a discounted price. So now I'm just trying to see what I want to do here, because this purple shade is intriguing, maybe like a purple gold. I'm sure a lot of people will be doing that. Kind of want to use this shade here just because it's so pretty. Maybe let's play with that one first. So I actually think I'm going to go in with my BK202, and I want to go into this shade right here, which is called Meadow. It has a cute mushroom embossing on it, and I'm going to put this in the crease. I was super excited for this collection because my video has not gone up yet, but I did recently film a video about like my favorite neutral eyeshadows that also have like a pop of color, like neutral palettes with a twist. This totally would have been in there because looking at it, it's such a fun color story with like neutral vibes. but then you have these fun pops of color too. So I knew instantly I wanted to get this, I wanted to try it, I want it on my eyeballs. So then I'm gonna take my Sigma E40 and I'm gonna tap into probably this shade right here, just to use a different one in Lion's Mane. And I just wanna take this on like the edges. It's gonna give me a little bit of like a yellow tint to it. I just wanna use a few shades. I don't wanna be untrue to myself. I'm not someone who uses a ton of shades, but I do want to get a feel for this palette. I know I'm for sure going to be using it this week and creating more looks. And if y'all are interested in seeing more looks, like recently I did a 5 looks video using the Nomad Cosmetics palette. Those don't typically do as well on my channel, but they're super fun to create and it gives me an excuse to play with the palette. So if you like 5 looks videos, please go watch that one, like, comment, share it, let me know. Or if you'd rather have them get ready with me style and just kind of like film them as shorts or reels, I can always do that too. Okay. Let's get this shade down here. I'm gonna use my A504. It's from BKBeauty and the Angie Hot and Flashy. This one in Dewdrop. It's got like a little fairy on it. Makes me think of Tinkerbell. We're gonna put this in the outer corner. I wanna keep it here in the outer corner. That's why I'm using this brush, because it is a little bit fluffier. It's small and detailed, and I feel like I'm gonna be able to get right into this little spot, but also blend it out. I'll blend it into the crease just a touch, but I really don't want it to take over. I want to keep it just right in that outer spot. Okay, so then this shade, it's really speaking to me right here in Magic Mushroom. It kind of looks like a little bit green, a little bit blue, but a little bit silver. It's gorgeous. So I'm going to use my BK 203 and I'm going to spray it with Fix Plus. Okay, so then I want to press it right here. That is beautiful. Oh my goodness. Look at that sparkle. Look at that shine. That is stunning. That is such a beautiful, beautiful shade. I want to take a little bit with my finger too, just because you're going to get more bang for your buck here. And then I'll use this to kind of blend it out. But wow, that's one thing. I love the Lunar Beauty shimmers because they're so multi-dimensional, but it feels so smooth. Like it almost looks like there are tiny particles in there and specks and shimmers and glitters, but it's so smooth to the touch and it just really packs a punch, and I love that. For the lower lash line, I am going to use a pencil brush from Sigma and tap into this shade down here in Dewdrop and kind of put that on the outer part of my eye. And then I think we'll blend it out probably with that yellow shade, that Lion's Mane shade. This is also a pencil brush from Sigma, just a different one. And I'm going to go into this Lion's Mane shade that we used to kind of blend. And I just want to put it a little bit lower because I want to make the top and the bottom match and mesh together. Let's move into my next look. I think I want to do purples and yellows. I feel like that may be a common theme. I think it's what Manny was wearing in his video, but we're going to go in with this yellow shade right here in Honeysuckle. I'm taking my Singe E02 and I want to focus that on the outer part of my crease. Now it's difficult for me to do these where I'm using multiple shades because I don't have a lot of lid space, but this one is a yellow, so I will kind of let it come up and over a little bit. Since it's the lightest shade that I'm going to use, I don't mind it poking through or blending into the purple. This is another BK 202, and I want to go into this beautiful, beautiful purple shade down here with a little fairy on it in Pixie Pop. I feel like a lot of people are going to be using this shade here, and I want to kind of meet it with the yellow, but keep it on this outer portion. It can meet the yellow, but we want the purple to pop. Again, this is why I was like, you know, my eyes are kind of small, but I have a look in my head that I want to do. So we're gonna make room. We're gonna make it work. I'm gonna clean off this shade this brush that I used before, the A504, with my Sigma Switch. I always have it with me. And I wanna go into this Pretty Poison shade here, and I wanna kind of put that in the same spot, that outer corner. Now there is going to be a shimmer going over it, but I think it'll be nice to create a little bit of depth and dimension. I don't want it to take over Pixie Pop, but I do want to get a little bit in there, like just a smidge. So then I'm going to use my trusty Singe E01, and I think the plan is to do this gold shade Fairy Wings on the inner part, and then this purple shade in Witch's Hat on the outer part, spraying it with Fix Plus. Let's do the gold first. This is the gold in Fairy Wings. Oh, so pretty. Oh my gosh, y'all. This is so pretty. It's picking up on the brush beautifully. I love this Singe brush, and look at that beautiful gold shade. I'm just gonna flip it over, use the back of the brush, and go into that purple shade in Witch's Hat. And we are going to put this on the outer part of the lid and kind of blend the purple and gold together. Okay, so here are the finished looks here. I do want to put a little bit of an inner corner pop, and this palette doesn't have one, but I do have the highlighter palette. So I think I'm going to take this champagne shade in Tink and put a little bit right here on this side. I did have a little bit of the yellow in there. I did my lower lash line because my battery died, but I just mimicked what I did on the top with that deeper purple, lighter purple, and then yellow on the inner corner. And then what I'm gonna do is go in with this lighter shade in Sugar and take that on the inner corner on this side so that we have a little pop. I filmed the whole outro of this video without actually filming, so there's that. But here are the two finished looks here. I would love to know your thoughts down below. What do you think? Which look is your favorite? I like them both, y'all. I like them both. This is the Lunar Beauty formula that I know and love. I really, really like the way that Manny set this up, where you have your shimmers in the middle, like pick your poison, what do you want to go with? But then you have the lighter transition shades at the top and the deeper shades down at the bottom, which I think is amazing because basically you can create any like 3 shadow look, right? Take something in the crease, blend it out, take a deeper shade, put it in the outer corner or along the lower lash line, and pick a shimmer, and you're good to go. I really like the shimmers in Manny's formula because you get the boom in your face sparkle and shine without any grittiness or glitter flakes or anything like that. His mattes are super creamy and blendable, but the thing that I like about his formula is that you can build it up. So it doesn't start like, you know, one tap, boom, there's pigment on your face, but you can get the pigment and you're able to build it up and blend it out as you go. So I'm super excited about that. I also was really excited to get my hands on this little highlighter here because, you know, I know my friend Heather Austin is a huge fan of Lunar Beauty and everything that they put out. I'm pretty sure she has the highlighters and has talked about loving them. So I was excited to get my hands on this. I also like that I'll be able to use 3 of them on the face. I can use this one on my eyes, and honestly I might be able to take this one and put it on my cheekbones and then just lighten it up with one of the other 2 shades as well. But very versatile. I like that these are like boom, shining to outer space kind of highlighters. If you're someone who likes a more natural, subtle, toned down highlight, like don't go for these, okay? But if you're like me, I love these type of highlighters. And then of course the lip gloss formula, I love the way it smells, I love the way it tastes, I like the shine. I really like that there's some added sparkle, but not like chunks of glitter. I can't feel it on my lips, but it makes my lips look plump and juicy and adds a little extra to the lips. So I'm super excited that I got my hands on this collection. I think the packaging is super cute. I don't really have any strong emotion to moons or mushrooms, but I think it's still really cute anyway. I have become a huge fan of Lunar Beauty. I've tried so much from them lately and I've been so impressed. So I'm excited. I would love to know your thoughts down below. Did you try this out? Are you interested in picking it up? I know a couple people, you know, messaged me on the DMs when I posted that I got it and they were like, tell me more. So here we are. That's gonna do it for this video though. Thank you guys so much for watching. Make sure you hit that subscribe button. That way I can see you in the next video. Bye.